What's up guys, Hades here. So I want to talk a little bit about the Insignia system and Affinity because it's a little bit different than I thought it would be when it first came out. I came out with an initial video. If you watched that, there was a lot of good information in it, but this one's going to be way more in depth on what you actually need to do, what actually matters, and where you might be missing out on some power. Now, when we look at total collected, what we need is 50 stars for a 1% in all attribute bonuses that are shown here. So 1% regen, receive regen, crit bonus, and damage bonus. Now 1% on damage bonus is very nice, and everything else is really nice. And if you're lazy with this, you're gonna fall behind. Now, there's some details that we didn't quite understand in the past. These don't do anything, okay? These are exhibit. What those do is they show underneath your frame here, and if you click any hero, you can click them and see if they have it. Whether they have them or not doesn't actually matter, okay? I thought you needed to equip them, or you had to exhibit them or equip them to actually get the bonus. That's not true, okay? Equipping it doesn't change anything. Here's how you show your stats. The stats are actually here in the activated. I have 8 physical attack, 18 magical, 0.7 accuracy, 0.7 dodge, 0.5 resilience, 5% attack, 3% defense, 1% magic, and 3% defense bonus. All these are way more than you can actually exhibit. Putting them in the exhibit doesn't actually do anything except show style. So you can show, your 5 favorite heroes, or you can, show something cool you got from the Child's Day event. Maybe you got first place or something. You could put your favorite skins or your favorite dragon and just kind of do like that, right? Like, oh, I like the Holy Dragon and the Earth Dragon. Those are my favorite, and these are my favorite 3 immortals. So I'm going to represent those, right? Now, here's what actually matters. And here's where you're probably missing some serious potential. These dragon skins are broken, and they're actually very easy to get. You can see I only have 2 of the, I think 8. Yeah, there's 8. I'm missing 1% physical attack just from not upgrading or unlocking the Frozen Dragon. And I'm also missing 1% attack from not owning the Wind Dragon. And if you're a mage player, or if I was a mage player, if I was playing with a mage, I'd be missing 4%. 1% from the Thunder, 1% from Fire, 1% from the Wyvern, and 1% from Dark Fortress. Plus, when you unlock them, you get these nice rewards. But this is where a lot of power is really hidden. Now, these wonders, again, the physical and magical defense bonuses are very important. The Mega Whales have this advantage on you. And if you're ever wondering, like, man, I feel so weak, I can't fight people I used to be able to fight, they probably have all these things collected. Now, I want to go back over these little ones. Physical attack, 8%, magical attack, magical defense plus 18. What that's coming from is from the immortals, okay? When I unlocked Alex, it gave me 8 physical attack. That's what this is, 8 physical attack. When I upgraded Khan, it gave me 8 magical defense. And when I upgraded Medusa, it gave me 10 magical defense. Now, who you give your affinity to should be based on the stats you want. I want physical attack. And for some reason, I was just doing my favorite heroes and the heroes in my main. Ranged archers give you magical defense. I thought all attackers would give you attack. And then I looked and I was already level 10 and I just finished him. If you want physical attack, you have to actually upgrade physical attackers. If you want magical attack, you have to actually put it on the mages. So let's go into the affinity system. And I want to break down some of this shop madness because I don't think people understand this. If you're working on a chaos immortal, you're going to want the Spirit Font Nectar. Just buy it once a day. If not, and you're working on all the other ones, you actually want to buy the blue ones. And I'm going to explain why, okay? Let's go with Volcanic Sulfur and Zirconic Ring. I'm going to buy them both just to show you, okay? Watch. If I max buy 5 of them, 150. Zirconic Ring is 3 of them, 150. So the exact same price right? Exact same price. Remember, I want physical attack. My teams are physical attack. So I'm going to scroll down to the fire immortal because I want physical attack. I'm going to click gift, and you're going to look at this. The ring gives 600 plus 900 bonus, so that's 1500. The sulfur maxed out is 5 plus 1000, so it's 1500. You're getting 1500 from both. It's the same value, okay? You just have to put them on the right heroes. You want to pick the fire gifts for fire immortals, and the same thing, you want to give the wind gifts to water immortals and the water to water, etc., right? And then I can just double dip. Now, the next most important thing is I don't want to go past 15 yet, okay? Why? There's my unlock. Now I have her insignia, and I got 8 more physical attack. But why don't I want to go to 30, right? You get your next one at 30. Well, I can just go to a different fire immortal like Frederick and get him to 15, and that's gonna get me a much faster star, right? So I go to Insignias. Now I have 4 stars, 27 instead of 26. I'm going for 50. If I try and get to 30 on each one, it's not gonna help me a lot because the bonus isn't actually that great, right? It's plus 8, and then their second one is plus 10, so you get 2 extra. Why wouldn't I just get Williams? He's gonna give me attack. Or Fredericks, he's gonna give me attack. And when I do those, then I just go to a different attribute and then do like Darius and then do like Peter. Those are gonna give me attack, and they're gonna be faster because I want the stars. And once I get to 50 stars, then I start hunting for 100, and I'm gonna go with the attributes I need the most. Right now, I want physical attack the most. If you are a mage player, please go for the mages, right? You're going to be going for Hammurabi and Cleopatra and Merlin and Wu and Baldwin, right? This is your play pattern. And then you can go for more defensive stuff, right? You want to go for magical defense, stuff like that. And that's going to help you bulk up your team. So, in recap, make sure you're collecting all the domains that are easy. These are easy to get, right? You can get them right here in the shop for coins, technically free. You could rush it. You could buy, with gems, and you can get, an entire skin for 13,000 gems. Gems are technically free. They're basically free. 1% is a lot of difference, okay? So, all in all, make sure you're properly putting your affinities where they need to be. Make sure you're hunting for 50 stars. Make sure you're using affinity properly and getting the attributes you actually want. If you learned something new in this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.